sports fans. Welcome to yet another podcast from the Zebra Lounge with Mike DePilla. I'm Mike McGuire, and yep, we're talking about our Bears once again. Bit of a scare there on Monday night. Yeah, it was a little scary, but we got the 49ers coming to town. What do you think about that one?
I think the Bears' new mentality has to be most important game of the season, Patriots? No. 49ers, this week's game, the most important game.
Absolutely, the one right in front of them is the one they got to be worried about. And if anything's a wake-up call, that game on Monday should have been.
Yeah, meanwhile, the 49ers are 16.5-point dogs, right?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you don't see the Mike Brown injury coming up to hurt in this game. I am predicting a good old-fashioned Bears ass-whomping for Sunday. Mm-hmm. But the Mike Brown injury is a little serious. What do you think about that one?
I'm worried about the Mike Brown injury. I was worried when we were talking about what's going to derail the Bears. Mm-hmm. It was injury.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we were expecting...
Or complacency.
Which almost got him.
Yep.
But we were talking about Rex Grossman. I mean, he's a guy who doesn't have a track record of staying healthy. But neither does Mike Brown. I mean, he's been injured before quite a bit.
Uh-huh. And at the beginning of the season, he said, if I don't stay healthy this year, this could be my swan song with the Bears.
Yeah.
He's the first one to say it.
Yeah.
So, I'd hate to see that happen. But for the immediate future, you got to worry about a replacement. I mean, Chris Harris, maybe here. You got Johnson. But they're going to have to pick it up. It's a lot of slack to pick up.
What about, though, the other side of the ball on offense? They had a miserable showing on Monday night. Rex Grossman was all over the place. Horrible decisions, bad passes, plus no running game.
No running game.
What do you see coming out now?
I don't think you can put this team on Rex's shoulders. He's not a fourth-quarter gunslinger with the exception of the Minnesota game. Mm-hmm. He's going to need some help.
And even there he had help.
Yeah.
The big turnover there.
Absolutely. Tommy Harris put him in position to do it. He had that one big completion late, but, they were struggling. They didn't put up a lot of points. I think the Bears are going to need to get help from a running game. If everyone's serious about, screw the 19-0 stuff, but a real run to the Super Bowl, you're going to have to get a good running back. And as much as I love Thomas Jones, I think Cedric Benson right now deserves more looks. The Bears cannot run the ball in the red zone. They're getting killed. They're averaging nothing to carry. And if you do get somebody who can maybe get in a roll and is, making the defense come up and key on them more, that's going to open things up for Rex, too.
Yeah, we've said as they get into more Bear weather, too, in the winter, you're not going to be able to throw it downfield all the time.
Absolutely.
And like you said, it doesn't win. You don't win Super Bowls with only a passing game. Mm-hmm. You've got to have some defense, which they have, and you've got to have a running game.
And I think that's why people are so high on the Bears, is because they've played so well in all aspects of the game. They got great special teams, the defense is there, and the offense surprised everybody.
Yeah.
Well, you got to hope for the best. And I don't see why, even for a game against, like the 49ers coming up, we're probably going to win with our eyes closed. I'm going to go ahead and say that. Why not give Benson equal carries? See what he can do. He's a back who has, the history of, being better as the game goes on.
Because he's goofy, Mike. That's why. He's a goofball. No one likes him. Don't you read the paper?
I don't want to freaking talk to him. I just want to see him running down the field. I know he's crazier than hell. But so is Mark Fidrich, and there's a long list. I'm not going to go into it. There's a lot.
Turk Wendell will get in the back.
There's another, yeah. As long as Cedric doesn't, brush his teeth with licorice back there in the backfield, I'm fine. As long as he's marching that ball. I'm going to give him a look.
You know what? We can give him a look, but I want to see Thomas Jones pick it up. I want to see him in the playoffs. I don't want to see Benson.
As good as that line is, how are we not running the ball? So there you have it, folks. The two Mikes are predicting an ass kicking and hopefully good things to come for your Chicago Bears. For Mike, I'm Mike. Saying go Bears.
And Devin Hester, we can use a few more touchdown returns if we need them.
That'd be nice.